in tune on the one, the force itself at this time. We call it the Master Blaster Jamming. I am your host, Underground News Network, Ital Iman I. The moon is walking. Come and see. Let the church say amen. We should all know by now that the price for superstardom in this world under the all-seeing eye is death. That is, if you stand against it. It is wise to know you cannot fight City Hall and work for City Hall. In the news, various publications, we find one story from www.whatdoesitmean.com /index 1244.htm says the reason behind the CIA needing to assassinate Michael Jackson, these reports continue, was an out-of-court settlement the pop icon signed with son of the King of Bahrain, Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, this past November in London, and which stated in part that in exchange for millions of dollars previously lent to Mr. Jackson by the Sheikh, Mr. Jackson would allow his sold-out United Kingdom concerts to be a platform for warning the world of a soon-to-occur mass genocide event. Both Michael Jackson and Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa have been long-standing supporters of the fearless Austrian investigative journalist Jane Burgermeister, who is warning the world that the greatest crime in history of humanity is underway. Interesting to note also is on the day of Michael Jackson's assassination, the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention reported that their mathematical model show over 1 million Americans have contracted swine flu, and that of the 58,000 confirmed cases around the world, the U.S. has over half of them. And even worse, emergency contamination areas are now being reported being set up in troubled countries. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself at this time. We call it the Master Blaster Jamming. As we get the information on the esoteric side of the conspiracy concerning the murder of Michael Jackson's life, we give it to you. This is the sixth video in that vein. We first started off, we got a tip from the omnipotent Oracle here at YouTube, and she pointed out that the top of the pharmacist there had the same name as the hospital that they took Michael to, and the video Billie Jean where Michael stood there and looked into the window and then got under the sheets, and then she showed a picture of the ambulance where he was under the sheets. So from that we took off and we looked deeper into it. So about an hour or so ago, one of our researchers here at Underground News Network received some information of a song called Morphine. And in this song, I hadn't really got too deep into it. I started, but it was just so profound in the beginning, the song Morphine. We know all the conspiracies around he's overtaking drugs, and there's a conspiracy where his doctor might have killed him. Then you heard what we said at the top of this broadcast, that the CIA killed him. We got that from some information we received on the internet, and I also gave the website so you can check that source out yourself. It's nothing that I'm making up, and you can go check that. And this song came to us, Morphine, and I investigated the song. In the first 4 lines, it goes, it's real profound. It says, he got flat, baby, like flat line. That's one level, flat line, heart is failing. He got flat, baby. Kicked in the back, baby. A heart attack, baby. I need your body. I mean, he got kicked in the back, just knocked the fuck out, you know. But so listen to it one more time. He got flat, baby, kicked in the back, baby, a heart attack, baby. I need your body. I'm just going to read a few verses of it. I want you to go check that song out, Morphine. I'm going to jump down a little bit. You know, it even talks about this drug there that he's taking called Demerol. Oh God, he's taking Demerol. Oh God, he's taking Demerol. So what I saw in this song here, that Mike was telling something about himself, how he's been handled, how he's been forced to do things. And here's one part, you know, which relate to the story we're talking about, you know, we talked about when we opened this discourse up. Verses in this. I'm such a swine, baby. All down the line, baby. I hate your kind, baby. So unreliable. Swine flu. Pandemic. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time we call the Master Blaster Jamming. So what he's saying is, at the time of this controversy, or this conspiracy about him dying and all that, then we got the swine flu pandemic that's out. So this is an opportunity for us as a people. Or someone said, what if we decide now to come together, you know, over since Michael Jackson has gone, all the musicians come together, and maybe it might turn out to be this Master Blaster that I talk about. But there are a lot of unexplained things, but we'll get into it as the information comes to us. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself. At this time we call it the Master Blaster Jam.